Diamondback is the track for tonight, and let's take a look at it right now. And I mentioned, Susie, the tracks are getting a little bit more difficult. Take a look at that guy right there.
Lots of turns.
A lot of turns, which means a lot of situations where you may
Collisions.
see some collisions take place. But as you've seen from many of the matches in Forza, sometimes those collisions can help you greatly, while other times they can completely crush your hopes of winning first or sometimes even second place. We saw just last night a few racers go for that collision, find themselves in the fourth place position. It's going to be a tough one here, but as soon as these guys are ready, we're going to be underway. We've got the last year's world champions, Ch0mpr and Jason-X. They were unbelievable, and it sounds like we're ready to go here, Swoozy. So let's go into the action. Here we go, starting out. You can see that, oh, interesting. It looked like we had a break strategy there coming out by the Optx team. They tried to break and keep those Chicago racers coming around this first turn. I see cars frontwards, backwards, all around. And Jason-X is in first place, and he's trying to inch his way past that Optx car. But I believe that a member of Optx somehow snuck through there. Here's the second place racer right now from Chicago, Jason-X, and he's going to make his way through many, many treacherous turns here. Sounded like he got a little bump there in the back, but he managed to stay on the track. Now Jason-X can see that player in front of him. Here's Ch0mpr in last place, and he sees an Optx player right in front of him as well, as you see both of those cars just fly over that track. And here we're going to have Ch0mpr make a move for this Optx player coming around the corner. It didn't look like it was quite effective for him, but he's got a very, very narrow distance between him and this Optx racer, so it's very likely that he's going to have a lot of opportunities here to make something happen. Here's Miximup in first place. He was the one that snuck past both Chicago racers. And remember, this is a 3-lap track because it is so long. Here's Ch0mpr still in the fourth place position as he crosses over that lap line. And now coming around that first turn, as you know, Ch0mpr could have gone right through that grass or that sand and right into that Optx member, but he's waiting for the right opportunity. And that's what I think is really starting to separate these teams is, yeah, there's a lot of different opportunities to just bash your opponent, but you got to know which ones are the right ones. Here's Jason-X from Chicago still in second place. So right now, breaking it down, Chicago is in second and fourth place, while San Francisco is in first and third. And the San Francisco racing squad's been looking fantastic, really solid. But this race is definitely not over yet. There, Ch0mpr went for it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful hit there on that Optx racer, and that's what I was talking about, Swoozy. Ch0mpr was so patient. All he did was just stay in the shadow of that Optx racer until he knew it was going to be his time to move. However, that Optx racer is not completely out of the race. You can see how close he is to Ch0mpr. Now, Ch0mpr and this Optx racer everyone's on the third and final lap here. So that Optx racer is going to have to make a move on Ch0mpr if he wants to steal away that third place. Now here's Jason-X, and Jason-X is in second place position, but you can see how far his opponent is ahead of him. Now one thing you're going to want to watch out for is that Jason-X during the training camp did have a few unforced errors, and so he's really going to need to rely on his racing skills to make sure that he holds on to that second place. Right now Miximup's just going, am I the only guy on this track? Because you know, I haven't been touched, I haven't been bumped. No one, well, it looks like he has a little front side damage there from the opening collisions. But,
I heard something.
We heard Ch0mpr gets taken out, and you know what? San Francisco rolls past Ch0mpr to take it. And San Francisco now, and there Miximup crosses the finish line. He's going to take first. And I believe that we did have Jason-X in second, Sack in third. And that would be, Sack in third, and Ch0mpr in last. That means 4, 2, and 1. So this is a fantastic, fantastic scenario here for San Francisco going into this one. And that was an exciting race. What do you think about that one?
I mean, I know a lot of the fans, and they're not so much, fans. Fans are fans of the collision. Some of the fans are just, they want to see a good race. But, I mean, for entertainment-wise, collisions are the way to go.
They are the way to go.
I'm just saying.
And you know, even though the collisions are there, Swoozy, and I always say this, and I always try to make this point for people who say, but that's not what racing is about.
Right, that's what they say.
One thing to keep in mind is that even when you're dealing with collisions, if you get first place, you've got to have mad driving skills to keep first place. So
with collisions on.
Exactly. So it was 5 for San Francisco, 2 for Chicago on that one. Another loss for the Chicago Racers, another win for the San Fran Racers. And right now with SACKAMONJARO and Miximup is our sideline reporter for the CGS Online, Cammy.
All right, guys, there was a lot of crashes, a lot of action going on. I really want to know what your guys' mindset was behind this kind of strategy.
It's a really difficult track, so we are trying to get the best strategy. Ch0mpr and Jason-X are really good competitors, so we knew it was going to be tough, but I think we did a good job.
Chicago's a great team. In my opinion, they're one of the top 3 teams in the league. Ch0mpr passed me in the second lap, and I was around 15 meters behind him, and I was just waiting to get him in that turn where I got him. I think is the best turn to take somebody out, and I just waited, and I was able to get him to secure first and third place spot.
All right, well, congratulations, guys, and good luck. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Cammy. Fantastic race there for the San Francisco Optx, picking up 5 points in that one, first and third place. Here's the scoreboard now, updated. Optx taking an early lead in this matchup, 10-3 now. Can the Chimera bring it back? Well, they've got 3 games to do it. We've got FIFA, Counter-Strike, and Dead or Alive Mail, so there's still a lot of points to be scored here. And coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be FIFA 08 IFRA versus Ch0mpr. It's going to be a good one, and you're not going to want to miss it. So stay here for the 2008 North America regular season as our doubleheader continues.